of us may not be aware of the lack of supervision that goes on in our cities today with our youths. There's a great need to invest in the lives of our youth, and we need to volunteer our time to better the youth of our community, not only just for their benefits, but our neighborhoods as a whole. Today I will talk to you about the need for kids to have a mentor. Second, the reason behind this need. And third, what the positive effects are of the children that are being mentored. First, I will tell you about the problem that our children go through today. The Child and Adolescent Social Work Journal reports that a study done in April of 2008 exploring the influences of delinquent peer exposure and using a sample of male adolescents from 12 to 17. The information gathered was on their level of exposure to violence, stressful life events, anger, and depression. They showed that these adolescents showed high levels of any of the adolescents who showed high levels of any of these were at risk for committing violent crimes. Felshaw in 1996, Victim to Offender, reports that boys are at an elevated risk. For decades, 4 decades of research linked childhood trauma to adolescent and adult aggression. Official statistics show that male youths are 70% of the victims of violence, and also 84 of these victims have committed the majority of violent crimes. Recent research on violent behavior also shows that connections between exposure to violence, either being a victim or a witness to a violent offense, like physical or sexual abuse, show that 79% of violent offenders have been victimized, and 32% have been victims of less types of trauma, like stressful events such as divorce of a parent, problems at school, losing a loved one, and living in violent neighborhoods. I'll tell you about some of the causes of these problems. In 1992, Philadelphia National Research Organization looked at 959 boys and girls, 10 to 16, in Big Brothers Big Sisters agencies in Arizona, Kansas, Texas, New York, Minneapolis, Ohio, and Philadelphia. And these agencies were selected for their large size and geographic diversity. The study showed that 70% were boys and more than 50% were minorities. Most came from low-income households, and many lived in families with histories of substance abuse and domestic violence. Other children being mentored are children of single-family homes, children of incarcerated parents, a child with one or more parent deceased, and some living with an extended family member, some in foster care, and others homeless or in temporary housing, and some who have experienced neglect or abuse in the past. One of the solutions is to get involved. BigLittle.org states that mentoring works. Big Brothers Big Sisters is a nationally recognized and proven to be effective. The Study for Prevention of Violence at the University of Colorado recognizes Big Brothers Big Sisters as a blueprint program. It is designed to serve young youth by providing them with a one-on-one, safe, quality mentoring relationship that will help them reach their full potential and be a positive role model, also having someone they can call a friend. Mentoring programs nationwide show positive relationships between youth and big brothers or big sisters. They show there has been more confidence in schoolwork performance. They are able to get along better with peers. They're 46% less likely to begin using illegal drugs. They are 27% less likely to begin using alcohol, and 52% less likely to skip school. Joanne Lenow, from the Partnership of Development Director at Big Brothers Big Sisters in Palm Desert, encourages you to come experience the magic. I brought this, and I brought some flyers for you to get at the end of my speech. Here's a quick review of the program. The Bigs and Littles meet for 1 or 2 hours on a regular basis to share experiences as well as have fun. Some of the activities that they enjoy include homework assignments, tutoring, reading assignments, playing games, sports, going to the park, baking cookies, going to the movies, riding bike, and of course talking. In conclusion, now that I have given you some information behind the need for mentoring, the reasons behind the need, and what you could do to help the youth in our communities overcome some of these obstacles they have to endure, sometimes through no fault of their own, you might consider becoming a big brother or sister and make a difference in the lives of our youth. Thank you.